Right, I know you don't want to look at my ugly face for very long, so I will flick it round. But just to give you a little update, so it's been 10 months since I did the last stretch of the Cleveland Way, where I stopped at Robin Hood's Bay and then never did any more. Well, that is until today. So this morning drove to Filey, jumped on the loser cruiser on the bus to Scarborough, then another bus back to Robin Hood's Bay, just abandoned my car in Filey somewhere, and then here I am about to set off on the next stretch. And I'll show you around. So we've got the sea over there, and I'm doing about, well, it's 25 miles to Filey up and down, so there's no chance I'll be able to do that in one go. So I've got all my camping gear. Plan is to wild camp somewhere on the coast. Yeah, red hot day, loads of water, carrying a bit too much weight for my liking, but let's get going, and I'll bring you back and I'll show you anything that I find interesting. Right. Right, Cleveland Way up here. Right, so I've climbed up out of Robin Hood's Bay and we're just heading to a place called Boggle Hole. Great name. So far so good. Only done about a mile or so. Feeling pretty good, considering I haven't done much training. Look at them views. I'm always quite enthusiastic when I set off doing videos and pictures, but the more tired I get, the less I'll do. You'll also be pleased to know that I didn't buy a microphone, so if it's windy, the good news is you won't be able to hear me. Bad news is you'll hear lots of wind and possibly me wheezing. Look at that. So just over there is Robin Hood's Bay. We'll head this way. Right, just dropped down from the cliff tops into Boggle Hole. There's a youth hostel here, lots of people in the Cleveland Way stay there. We're heading back down the hill and then we're back up the other side. Brilliant. I've just come from up there. Right, just a little bit of information for anyone that might be watching this video in the future. It's June 2024. The Cleveland Way footpath just via Boggle Hole is closed. And that's the bit that takes you past Flyingdales. That's just a little bit further down there. So if you walk up this road, on your left there is a bridle way. You take this, you keep following it down there, and it'll eventually join back up with the Cleveland Way. Right, just thought I'd bring you back. Just having a little 10-minute stop here on the coast. And this is the site of the Peak Alum Works. There's not much of it left now. There's a few buildings. There's a few more I've just been looking at over there as well. And 150, 200 years ago, this was an absolute hive of industrial activity. They produced alum here, and if you know anything about alum, they have to use, well, urine to produce it. And every year, I've just been reading, they needed 200 tonnes of wheat just for this site alone. So they'd have to import buckets of wheat from London, Newcastle, anywhere they could get it. So yeah, Peak Allen Works, glamorous. Right, okay, I just thought I'd do a little update. At the minute, I've gone through Ravenscar and we've come to this little World War II radar station. It's called Bentrig Radar Station. It was built in the Second World War as a radar station, perfectly located really, with those views over there. I'm going to go and have a little explore as well, but let me just show you some of this. So during World War II, radio waves pulsing from the site helped detect invading German ships and aircraft. There's a little illustration of what it would look like. It's obviously in a state of disrepair now. So we're going to go in and have a little look. My mate slept in here. Not sure I'd fancy it. Some questionable toilet paper there. Decent views though. Right, just thought I'd have a little stop. Got the bag off, having a sandwich, getting plenty of water down us because it's quite warm. Shoes off. Made a few mates over there. Just gonna have half an hour here. Right, it's been a little while since I've done a video. I'm at a place called Hayburn Wyke. It's like a little river that runs down to the sea. There's a waterfall the other side of there. You can see there's people playing in it. Stunning little spot. I think I head back up there and I'm going to go and take a little detour down here. Just see the waterfall there. Really popular spot. Right, a little bit of an update. I've walked further than I wanted to really today. I'm actually in Scarborough now on the sea parade, whatever it is. So I'm going to plough on. I might just go the other side of the castle there and find somewhere to pitch. Right, it's getting quite late now, 8:30ish. So I'm through Scarborough, back on the cliff tops, and as soon as I find somewhere that looks flat, half decent, hidden out the way, I'm going to pitch that tent. Early morning, about 4 o'clock. Took a slight detour, but yeah, roads are quiet, packed up,